Hey sis, let's talk for a minute today about goals and grace. You don't typically hear the two of them together. We hear a lot about goals and grind, but not a lot about goals and grace. But more and more, I feel like we are hearing and seeing more messages about the need for us to rest and really take care of ourselves too. So if you are in that place of finding and trying to strike your balance between your goals and the grace you need to give to yourself. I want this conversation is for you. This message is for you. And there's Maya Angelou quote that we teach what we need to learn. And so I am saying that to say this is something that I've been reflecting on and am sharing for that reason. Okay, so absolutely, we have been taught, conditioned, learned real good how to grind and how grinding is the way to our goals. But as we are all sort of coming into different consciousness about receiving rest, ease, we recognize that grace is a necessity in getting there, and mostly that grace being extended to ourselves. We're often give others more grace than we give ourselves, but also I would say that if we're not giving ourselves grace, we probably do not do that good of a job, even though we might think we do, at giving others grace either. And so three things that I reflected on as needs for there to be grace to your goals, or grace between your goals. So the first one is gratitude. So it's gratitude that is ongoing, and it is something that is intentionally an intentional practice, right? So that you take time to recount the successes of the day or the successes of the week or the month, and that you really express a moment of gratitude for them and for the people who contribute to them. So yourself being one of them, but whomever else is a part of the successes along the way, that there is gratitude attached to it. So that is a showing of grace to yourself, because as you're grinding it out, at times you will that pull back to say, well, we're not there yet, but we are making amazing strides, or wow, we did this really hard thing. Wow, gratitude. So gratitude is number one. Number two is being intentional about rest. And so it's about taking breaks and putting it in as much as you put in the steps to the thing that you are looking to achieve, that you put rest in as one of those intentional and meaningful steps to where you're going. And, really quick story for me is that I had not been intentional about that over this last year, really, and have totally felt the effects of it and felt how it makes me feel further away from my goals and less connected to them. So really being intentional about the steps that you put in place, that rest is one of them along the way. And the third one is a community of supportive accountability. So we absolutely have that here, but think about how you are showing up to be a part of that community, both to provide the support and to be accountable to how you, what you told yourself you wanted to be and what you told yourself you wanted to have in your business and in your life as it pertains to that community, and to participate in it. There is no secret. There is data and studies that show that having accountability partnership takes goals from 65% if you just write it and share it, the likelihood of achieving, to 95% when you have an active accountability partnership relationship going on. So those are my 3 points: gratitude along the way, intentional scheduled rest, and a community of accountability to give yourself grace to your goals. And I hope this resonates. I hope it's helpful. Share how you might incorporate it. I would love to hear what your practices are for grace to your goals. And if you use any of these, if you use these three, I would love to hear how you make them real for you. So talk to you soon and hope to see you this week.